Hi, welcome to Time to Craft. I'm Sylvia. Today what we're going to do is make a little envelope type thing to hang on the wall or your door using cookie sheets from the Dollar Tree. It comes with two. We're going to use that. We're going to use a page from a calendar, some ribbon, some Mod Podge, paint, and some dried flowers. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have to cut these. It comes with two. You're going to have a front and back. So we need to cut it. And the hardest part is just getting through that. This is aluminum, so it's pretty soft to cut. There's a little ridge. Can you see it? I like to go around that ridge. And you want to kind of be careful that you don't cut yourself, because it is aluminum. It could cut you if you're not too careful. Okay, let me go ahead and cut. So now I've got them both cut, and you want to kind of get them about the same size. And so what I'm going to do now is paint them. I actually only need to paint one side because only one side is going to show. And I have this, it's called Teddy Bear. It's a Martha Stewart, but it's a little dark. I don't know if you can really see that. I'm going to lighten it up with some white paint. So let me just put some on here and then mix it up. Sorry, I got both of my paints there. Mix it up a little bit. I think I want a little bit more white in there. Oh, that's kind of a lot of white. Oh well. Oops. I'm flicking paint around. Okay, get this mixed up. So it's kind of, I need a light this way. Oops. No, that's too bright for you. Okay, turn it away. There we go. It's kind of a tan color. All right. So now we're just gonna get one and just paint it. And paint the whole thing. You put the other one aside. That one over there. Okay. Around. Get the edges. And when you're cutting the cookie sheet, you want to try to keep the cuts as smooth as possible so there's no sharp edges to cut your finger on. All right. Okay, I think I got it pretty good. That aside. Wipe my hands a little bit. All right. Oh, you know what I need to do is get my hot glue gun plugged in. All right, so this is that. I'll put that in a second. And I've got my paper. I just pulled it out of a calendar that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this one says, His loving kindness begins afresh each day. And it's too big like this, so I'm gonna have to cut it so it fits my my foil here. So let me get my cutter out. I'm I'm gonna want some showing of the ridges on the cookie sheet. So I kind of want this as narrow as I can. Cut a little bit here. Fine. Let's see. I want some of the flowers, but see how it's kind of rigid where I pulled it out. So we're just going to trim that up. And it's got the little hole. I'm going to try to cut that off without cutting off all the words. There we go, cut most of it. Okay, so here we go. Here's our picture. Put that back. Let me get my glue gun. Okay, so now I've got my glue gun, and we're gonna just glue 3 sides of this. And you can't see. Okay, so just gluing on down here. And if it doesn't stick the first time, you can always go back and add some hot glue to it. Okay. So now we get our covered or painted one and put it on it. There we go. And if they don't completely match up, we can always cut it afterwards because it's really easy to cut. So stick it down and see where it's not sticking. Try it over here. Done. And since this is hot glue and this is aluminum, it does get a little hot. So just be careful. That down. Okay, where else? Right up here. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So you still have your, still have one side that's opened up, the top. Put more glue on here. Okay. So now there's some edges here on the bottom that don't quite match up, so I'm just going to trim those. Try to be careful not to make any sharp points. Okay, so there's my sides, my 3 sides. Now to get the picture, oops, I'm going to want them about here. Like that. So I'm going to get my Mod Podge. And here's my, if you don't have Mod Podge, you can always use glue. So what I'm going to do is put it on here. I'm going to put it on the backing. That way it has less bubbles when you stick it onto your project. grabbed one of the kids' paintbrushes. This one isn't the best. But that's okay, it'll work anyway. I don't know if you can hear them in the background giggling. Okay. Put that aside. Alright, where's the top? Top is up here. Make sure the picture is right. On the left. So I have Mod Podge on, and you just stick it down. Rub it on there. There we go. And then to seal it, you can put some more on top of the paper and have it go off onto the edges to help that seal up. See. And if you haven't used Mod Podge before, it comes on looking white, but it dries clear. So you don't have to worry about it covering up your picture or changing the way your picture looks, because it'll dry clear. It'll just give it a little sheen to it. Shh. Buster. Shh. Sorry, I got all the windows open and the dog hears somebody way down the street. Okay. I think I've got it all. Alright. Alright, so here it is so far. There it is. And now, oh, I need my hole punch. And we're going to put 2 holes, or yeah, 1 on each side so it can hang. What do we put here? I really need to get a new hole punch. This one isn't the best. Oh, and now it worked. I guess I grabbed a good one. Last time I didn't have a good one. Okay. Put right there. All right. I think I'm going to have to make it a little bit bigger so I can fit the ribbon through. So just add another hole right next to it or overlapping it. Oh, now it's sticking. Okay. There we go. I have my 2 holes, 1 on each side. And now you just grab your whatever color ribbon you want. And let's see. Probably about there. And these ones aren't even cut. Oops. All right. And just kind of fold it up some so it can fit through the holes. Pull it out. Get this one. Let out. Tie a little knot. Just big enough so it doesn't go through your hole. This is long. Well, I guess I didn't need it that long. Let's shorten it some. Probably about there. Okay. Well, I'll wait until I get my flowers in. Okay, so you have your ribbon. You're gonna open it up just a little bit and grab whatever flowers you want. Let's see. And these were just from the Dollar Tree. You can either cut these with wire cutters, or I just use regular scissors, just cut the little plastic and then just bend it. And it comes right off. Some flowers. I've got some pink ones in there. Cut my tag off. I'm sorry. Let's see. Just have an assortment of flowers over here. Let's cut this tag. So I've got the flowers in, and I cut this a little shorter. So here you go. Now you can hang it on a wall, on a door. So you can either do them this way, vertical, or I have another one, horizontal. And here's this one. So I hope you liked it. Hit like if you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments. And thanks for watching. Bye.